guys? WWE Fan Talk here, bringing you guys another Ringside Collectibles unboxing. I've been so excited for this Elite 77 series as the brand new first time in the line Fiend. We're gonna get it cracked open. First of all, discount code Tanner, T-A-N-N-E-R, all caps, will save you 10% at Ringside Collectibles. Definitely recommend using that when you pick up Elite 77 or any other Elite series or any figure on Ringside Collectibles. First two figures right here, the Phenomenal One AJ Styles and Ronda Rousey. So, fun fact, I'm assuming you guys know this. Judging from the packaging, SummerSlam colors, all these figures are from SummerSlam. So we have AJ Styles from last year. Yeah, he retained the U.S. title against Ricochet. We have Ronda Rousey from, I think, SummerSlam like 2 years ago when she won the Raw Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. I think that's what it was. Or was it? No, was it Alexa Bliss or was it Nia Jax? No, it was Alexa Bliss. And then we have Viscera right here. I don't think we've ever gotten a Viscera, maybe in Jax, but I think this is the first time in Mattel, in the Mattel line. It also comes with the Hardcore Championship. I'm mostly excited for that because I think it's only been released like twice, maybe once. We also have Miss Elizabeth. This is my first Miss Elizabeth. This is the Hulk Hogan colors when I think Hulk Hogan and Macho Man teamed up. And they used the Hulk Hogan red and yellow. So very cool. My first Miss Elizabeth. Then we have Rick Rude. I believe this is my first Rick Rude as well. I don't know why I don't have a Rick Rude. But Rick Rude right there as well. And I'm so glad this isn't the Chase variant. The Chase variant has the Intercontinental title on the pants, which I think is cool, but I think it's better that it's a Chase variant. This one has the Ultimate Warrior pants, when I think he was feeding with Ultimate Warrior, obviously. But very cool, we're going to jump into that. And then the figure we're all looking forward to the most, the Fiend. He faced Finn Balor last year, and he was super dominant, and now everybody loves the Fiend. So we're going to get these all cracked open, and we're going to do the same exact style as we did last time. If you haven't checked out Elite 76, I highly recommend checking that out after this video. We got the first Otis, and it was very cool. Starting over here with the Fiend, the first ever Fiend, Bray Wyatt, with Bray Wyatt's head right there. And I remember this moment when we saw Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend's first entrance as the Fiend at SummerSlam, and it was so menacing, it was so insane, it was super scary, it was like a horror film. Came out with the head, people were like, what the heck? The mask just looks insane, and he's just like, at first I'm like, is this guy a clown? But now it's just like so past that, like, I don't even know how to describe this guy. He's just insane. One of the most dominant wrestlers, I think, of the modern era, maybe of all time, I don't know. He's super dominant. His matches are pretty good. I think they're pretty good, but he's just super dominant. So, the Fiend right there. Moving on, we have the Phenomenal One AJ Styles and the awesome looking gear. I know it's another black gear, but I really did enjoy this gear when he did wear it. And I'm pretty sure he still wears it occasionally, or did a few months ago. But this is the OC gear. Of course, the OC is not a thing anymore, but he comes with a t-shirt with the OC logo on it. Very cool. It is a rubber shirt, and not a lot of people are too happy about that, but I think it's still pretty cool that we're getting an OC shirt. We also get the vest, which is cool. And then we have the awesome knee pad with the I think that's Japanese lettering right there. I'm pretty sure that probably says OC on it. We have the red kick pad, and then we have the silver kick pad with the white lining. I think that's pretty cool. OC logo on the side. There's the back, Phenomenal One logo, and then the OC logo. I think it's so cool that we're getting this. I hope we get the other OC gear that's all red. I think it's just inverted color, but I really hope we get all the OC gears because I really enjoyed the AJ Styles OC wrestling gears. It's very cool. So, very cool AJ Styles. Also something to mention, I believe this is the first time we're getting the removable AJ Styles hands in red. So, very cool that we're getting that. We also get the hands right here, the mic holding hands, which are the ones I prefer. But cool that we're gonna. I think something cool for the future is that we get the textured hands like these, but in the mic holding hands. I think that's something that Mattel could do, and I think a lot of people would appreciate that. And I don't think we have the AJ Styles logo on the inside of these either, but that would be nice too. And then we have one of the most dominant Raw Women's Champions. We have Ronda Rousey, and this is probably my favorite Ronda Rousey gear. I think it was really cool. I like all the colors. Of course, just like Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Rowdy Piper. Pretty cool, inspired. There's a lot of lines, but yeah, her gear is pretty inspired by Rowdy Piper. I mean, just the logo pretty much, but still very cool. We get our awesome head sculpt, looking very angry. We have the Raw Women's Championship. I'm still waiting for them to make it more to scale to the women, but it's still cool that she came with it. And we also get the double jointed knees, which is awesome. So very cool Ronda Rousey. I think her figures are some of the best women's figures out there, even though she's not one of my favorite women's wrestlers because, you know, she's Ronda Rousey and she's kind of annoying. Some of the things she said on the internet, blah. Anyways, moving on. We have Viscera. Now, he used to be King Mabel. I believe he was King Mabel first. I don't know too much about this guy. I've seen his matches before, and I have his King Mabel figure, and the King Mabel figure is actually very cool. Usually with the big figures, they're not the best because they're big, but the King Mabel figure is freaking awesome. This is pretty much exactly the same, except it has like the robe over it, and you still get some leg movement, and I think that's pretty cool that we're getting that. And you can see down below, it's kind of like the King Mabel mold. We also get the big giant jacket, leather jacket thing. I don't know how we wrestled in this. Cool detailing. We also get like the Brock Lesnar styled gloves. So very cool. This guy is scary looking. I would not want to mess with him. I think unfortunately he passed away. I'm not sure when. But still, this guy is super intimidating and super scary looking. And he comes with the Hardcore Championship, which in my opinion is one of the best parts of this set, is just getting the Hardcore Championship, because we rarely ever get the Hardcore title. I think this is something that WWE should bring back eventually, and I don't think they should like make a new version. I think this would be cool if they had this. I know the 24/7 title is pretty similar, but I think we need a Hardcore title back for guys like Kevin Owens and guys like that. That would be cool. Then we get Miss Elizabeth right here. Very unique figure. We have the head sculpt looking nice, pretty accurate. I think she's passed away as well. But yeah, we have the cool yellow gear with the, I think that's the red rose or supposed to be. We get her dress. Very cool. I like the yellow designing and stuff. I think this is also removable. I don't know if she took this off, but that is pretty funny that it is removable. And the dress is removable. I don't know if you want to be in like a swimsuit outfit or whatever, or just not with the dress. I'm not sure. But let's get that back on. Miss Elizabeth, very cool. And then we have one of the figures I wasn't expecting to be one of my favorites, but it is in my top 3, and we'll get to that at the end of the video. But this figure is so freaking awesome. Rick Rude is dope, and I think this is like my first ever Rick Rude, and I'm very impressed. We get the Ultimate Warrior design and all the colors. I'm very glad this isn't the Chase variant, because I think this one is a lot better than the Chase variant. Just because we get all these colors going throughout, and the boots are cool. There's so much detail. Very awesome. And oh, on the back right here, it says, "Feel the heat" on the butt. We also get the robe. It says, "Simply ravishing." Ravishing Rick Rude. Even if you didn't want to use this for Rick Rude, or you weren't the biggest fan of Rick Rude, but you got the whole set, you can still use this robe for like Gold Dust or Bobby Roode, whatever you want. Still a very cool figure, and I think it looks just like him. And I'm very impressed by this figure. He also comes with multiple sets of hands, which is always great. But now we're going to get to I'm going to do him from least to greatest, I guess. Yeah, let's do least to greatest. I don't usually do this. I think this might be the first time I'm doing this, but I figured it's something cool to add to it. I usually like seeing people do these kinds of things in videos, like the top 10 or whatever. So I'm going to do it in this video, change things up. So let's start over here. My least favorite has to go to Miss Elizabeth. I'm just not the biggest Miss Elizabeth fan. I wasn't too pumped for this figure. I still think it's a great figure though. And I think it's very cool also that we're getting double jointed knees for the women's figures, even on Miss Elizabeth. So that's pretty cool that we're getting that. She doesn't even necessarily need the double knee or double hinge or whatever the heck you want to call it. Double jointed knees. But because she's not in wrestling gear and whatnot, but still very cool that we're getting her. That's in last place. Coming in to the next spot is Viscera right here. I think the Viscera is absolutely awesome. I think one of the coolest features or accessories that he comes with is the Hardcore Championship. And I think that's what makes this figure so outstanding, and I think a lot of people are going to get this figure even if they don't like Viscera because of the Hardcore Championship. That is just so key right there. I like how Mattel did that. And it's cool that I'm getting my first ever Viscera. Very cool. Awesome Viscera. Coming up next is, I believe it is Ronda Rousey. Yeah, let's go with Ronda Rousey next. I think this figure's awesome. Double jointed knees. I think what would be cool is if we got the ankle pivot right there eventually. There's the slightest bit. I'm not sure if you can even consider that ankle pivot, but I still think the articulation is outstanding on this Ronda Rousey, so very cool that we get that. And then next up we have the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and I think this figure is so dope. I'm always glad that I'm always hyped when we get the AJ Styles figures. I wouldn't mind if we got an AJ Styles in every single Elite series. That big of an AJ Styles fan, I just like getting his figures, and I feel we haven't gotten enough. So Mattel, start freaking producing those. I think they're freaking awesome. Let's get more AJ Styles. And then coming in at second place, we have the Ravishing Rick Rude. I was not expecting to put him in second place, but just those pants are so awesome. I love how they went out of their way for this specific gear, and I think it's just so awesome. Very cool.
The art detail is amazing.
Yeah, the art detail, it's so good. It looks just like Rick Rude. So there's the Ravishing Rick Rude, and of course, in first place, you guys should know this, it's going to be in everybody's first place, we have Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, one of the most over guys in 2019 and 2020. He freaking, he debuted at SummerSlam last year, and then, 3 or 4 months later, he was Universal Champion. That's just insane. I know that they did some botches and stuff with the Seth Rollins Hell in the Cell and all that. I still enjoy the Fiend. I still think he's still pretty new and they can still use him. I think he will be champion again, but this guy's just so epic. The accessories he comes with the head thing right here. I know a lot of people wanted the belt, Universal Fiend custom belt. I think that we'll get that eventually, maybe ringside exclusive. That's a cool idea. But we have a hurt heel, the hands. I like how they gave that. That's key. And they also gave us another mic holding hand, which is awesome. So I think this Fiend figure is just so great. I mean, look at that head right there. Like, that looks just like the Fiend. And I wanted this figure so bad that 3 or 4 months ago, when these went on Ringside Collectibles for pre-order, I just went out and I got an extra Fiend as well, because I just wanted to make sure I was getting the best Fiend, and I wanted to make sure before it went out of stock or anything and everybody bought them, that I had a few just in case, you know, because this is going to fly off the shelves, guys. It ain't even on the shelves yet, and that's what's so great about Ringside Collectibles, is that they have everything before it makes it on the shelves. So make sure to go to Ringside Collectibles, get this figure. I don't know if it's on pre-order or in stock. I don't know. Go check it out, though. I believe it is on pre-order, like number 3 or something like that. So definitely go pick up a couple of the Fiends, or go and pick up the entire set. This entire set's wicked. So freaking cool. The last set was great as well. But overall, outstanding set. We got 3 legends, and we got 3 newer wrestlers right here. And I can't say enough about this Fiend. It's just amazing. This is probably going to be the main thing on the thumbnail. So, very cool. I think the hair color as well is very nice as well. I think it could be a tad bit lighter. That's my only complaint. It's not even a complaint, but I think it could be a tad bit lighter just because he has more of like a blonde dreadlock type thing. But very cool Fiend. Definitely recommend picking up all these figures at ringsidecollectibles.com using discount code Tanner, TANNER, all caps, to save 10% at checkout. Thanks for watching, guys. WWE Fan Talk Show. Let him in.